That must have been like, but you could have been the better person and you chose not to be.
Yeah. And
like I'm sorry. Like all on Naruto because he had that close brotherly bond with Sasuke. Fine. You made your choice. That's what you decided to do. But honestly, I wish that Sasuke could have just died.
Actually, that's how I think his story should have ended. Is that like, at the very end, he should have realized that he was in the wrong and sacrificed himself for Naruto because they always hinted at them being alike. Then it would have been kind of ironic for him to finally admit that, yes, they were alike. And for Naruto to finally learn like that. Because here's the thing. Naruto is Goku, at least as far as this story is concerned, and Sasuke is Vegeta. The only difference is that Vegeta learned these lessons. Well, Vegeta learned these lessons. Sasuke never did. Sasuke still has that walking pile of emo that just annoys the living crap out of me. And you guys have no idea how many times I literally just screamed bloody murder at Sasuke, and then I screamed for joy whenever I felt like Naruto had gotten a point above him. So like when he learned how to do Sage Mode and stuff like that, I was like, cool, you're stronger than Sasuke, go kick his ass. Because I'm sick and tired of this little bitch kind of thing.
Yeah, I like their final fight though, because they felt like they were at that point evenly matched.
I'll agree with that, and I also like their little afterlife kind of talk where they finally realize that they are more alike than they realized, kind of thing. I think, the thing that Naruto knew far before Sasuke.
Yeah, I mean that like woke Sasuke up a little bit, but it still bothered me that he's just like cold and has those intentions of like, I don't want to work with anybody.
Yeah.
And this is what I want to do. But I know that Naruto literally is not gonna is gonna be in my way, and we're at the same level now. Like, I can't beat him, and he's not gonna kill me.
See, and I was okay with that, because like I wanted to finally have them have it out. Oh, by the way, we somehow ended up in a cathedral.
I'm okay with this.
Actually, this is the lair of Mundus. So here's Mundus, the big Mundus statue.
Oh, that's that. Okay, this is actually kind
Mundus.
of a cool place.
So hi.
Again, I must face a Sparta. Strange fate, isn't it?
Strange and ironic that it will end the same way.
Irony has favored you this time. Look, there.
Oh, noes. It's Trish!
Oh my gosh.
Don't even think about it. Blink.
Wait, I thought you didn't care about her, Dante. Oh! Again, I thought you didn't care about her, Dante. I thought the next time you met, you'd be enemies.
Maybe not. I don't know. I love how literally she's just hanging there. Yeah. There's no way in hell that would hold her up. And being crucified, like, if she doesn't get out of that position, she's gonna die.
Yeah. Oh, but I've said it again and again. This is gonna get better.
The look on his face. Oh my gosh. I can't handle this, Adam.
Trish, no.
Useless scum. Failure is one thing, but taking an odd behavior like that. What is the matter? It is time to end your pitiful life.
He's charging his hyper beam.
He is. It's too bad that he awoke the inner Super Saiyan.
Look at you, Dante.
Or are you going to keep zapping? Come out and show yourself, Mundus.
So this basically allows us the true power of Sparta.
Okay.
And for that we take on our true Devil Trigger. And he becomes Gozer.
Are you a god?
No.
Then die.
Oh my gosh. This is really adorable.
And this is back in the PS2 era where apparently demons were really angels. Yeah, this happened like in 3 or 4 games that I can mention on PS2 that were on PS2, where like the end guy was supposed to be this Cthulhu-like demon, and the way they personify them is an angel.
What?
Yeah, try and figure that one out.
This is actually kind of reminding me of the final boss fight in Bayonetta.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I honestly think like Bayonetta and Devil May Cry take a lot of inspirations from each other.
Silence!
Which, aptly enough, no, wait, never mind. Bayonetta was PS3. I was gonna say, was Bayonetta PS2? No.
No, Bayonetta was PS3 and Xbox 360, and then Bayonetta 2 was the Wii U.
Well, then eventually Bayonetta got released on Wii U too. So.
Yeah.
Yay.
That's how I played Bayonetta. Is Wii U.
And boom!
Oh, that's cool.
Yep, so this is like me taking on a Sparta-like form.
He looks like a bug.
He does. And our final boss fight has begun.
Okay, this is pretty sweet.
Yeah, actually, I love the name of this mission, Legendary Battle, because it really fits that mold.
Oh yeah, when the mission screen popped up and it said Legendary Battle, I was like, oh wow, here we are.
Yep, we're here. We're taking on Mundus. Now, the only thing that I don't like about this is that this is another one of those games that actually inverts controls and does not tell you it did that.
Oh, I hate that.
So like a flight simulator. So you have to kind of remind yourself and then reacclimate yourself to that design.
Yeah, I can't play with inverted controls, and Nathan makes fun of me for it all the time. Like, I mean, like, it makes sense to me. Like, I understand why he plays like that, but I never played games in inverted mode, so it's a learning curve, and that I don't want. Like, I don't want to reteach myself how to play video games, is what I'm saying.
I could do it better as a kid, because, like, I played a lot of flight simulators, but how long has it been since I played one? It's been years. So, like, trying to get myself reused to the idea is difficult.
Me just trying to get used to the idea, period, is just not something I'm interested in.
And he's dead. Oh, no.
Dante, you idiot.
It's okay, because he's a Super Saiyan now.
That's how you actually kill bugs. You just, like, call fireballs from the sky.
Exactly.
And you're good to go. Actually, I'm pretty sure we would destroy the Earth. There was a spider.
Yeah. Nuke. That's exactly how we kill the spiders. We just nuke them. We send a little nuke down.
Nuke every living spider. Actually, no, spiders are good. It's just I'm not scared of spiders. It's just when they pop up when you least want them to, that's when I freak out. But then afterwards, I'm just like, damn you, spider.
Okay, so now we are
doing part 2 of this fight.
Yes, and this is the part that I don't like doing because it's combat based, but at the same time I have to get used to Sparta again. And I haven't been using it, but if you play your cards right, then this is a really easy fight to do. Funniest thing how I bought a bunch of Devil Stars, right?
Oh my gosh.
I'm cheating!
Sometimes you just gotta cheat.
Yep.
Like, that's completely fine. What you did right now, like, there's actually a glitch in the Wind Waker against one of the bosses. It's the second boss in the Forbidden Woods.
Mm-hmm.
Right, like, when you get to the point where you can actually hit the plant with your sword, if you actually go up and water it, it's an automatic death.
Yep. Yeah, it's like Final Fantasy. You're in 7, so you haven't seen this, but in older games, if you use a Phoenix down on an undead, it kills them instantly.
I actually did read about that.
Oh, and here we go. Here, are you ready for some cheese?
I'm not ready.
Here actually comes
the music again. Come on.
Here comes my favorite line throughout this entire series.
Risked her life for me, and now you too.
So much so that I referenced it in Devil May Cry 3.
I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light.
So 80s movie.
Hear that silence from me? It's my soul dying.
See, and I know that the Capcom wants me to take this scene seriously. I can't do it. I can't. Just because of the line.
My mother's. Now I'm giving it to you.
If I were the voice actor, I think I literally would have the hardest time trying to say that without laughing.
Oh yeah, no kidding, right?
Now, rest in peace.
It's one of those things where I wish we could get the bloopers from that booth because they would be gold. He's like, "Really? You want me to read this line?" And the way that he did. In fact, it's one of those things that has made me very much happy that at least 4 Channel Awesome creators have referenced this scene when talking about Utter Cheese.
Oh my god.
Including, yes, Bennett the Sage has referenced it.
You got an A rank. Nice.
I did. Mainly because I cheated it, but it's okay.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But yeah, like Bennett the Sage has referenced this. I think Film Brain has referenced this. I think the Critic has too. The Nostalgia Critic has actually used this specific line where they go to, "I'm the one to fill your dark soul with light." But now, I think I actually did reference this in Devil May Cry 3, and you were just like, "What the hell?" I'm like, later.
Yeah, and that makes more sense now.
So now our final mission is escape Malay Island.
Okay.
Because we now have a timer. Dun 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 dun.
Well, in that time, are there any more questions our lovely, lovely senoritas want me to answer?
There are.
Okay.
In fact, so... Oh, crap. I got stuck. So I needed to take that on. Crap. This series lasted a lot less time than I thought it was going to, so, like, a lot of the good questions we can't necessarily get to. But we'll get to as many as we can. And I'm actually going to be as careful as I can because I don't necessarily have to enter into conflict with a lot of these guys. So one in particular to the Devil May Cry series is, and I think you and I have talked about this, but we've talked about it off camera. Is somebody actually asked since you're an anime fan, have you ever seen the Devil May Cry anime or the Bayonetta anime?
I actually didn't know that there. This is something that I've been discovering recently, like right now, is that there are anime for Devil May Cry.
Oh yeah.
Because I've been getting into a lot of like anime-esque RPGs. Like Nathan's been playing Tales of Berseria, which I absolutely love.
Okay.
And then I've been playing Tokyo Mirage Sessions, Sharp FE, which I've also been enjoying. I did actually see a little bit of the Bayonetta anime.
Okay.
Because when I was doing my research and preparing for my Let's Play of Bayonetta, I discovered it.
Okay.
And so after I finished the game, I had it on in the background while I was rendering videos.
Okay. Oh, and we've earned a trophy, Redemption.
Yay.
So yay. So no, you have not seen these animes yet, but you and I have actually talked about actually recommending the Devil May Cry anime to Alex, and then in turn starring in it. And
oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And in some cases now I'm kind of glad that we have recorded the at least the first and the third game, so now this is actually really great reference material for Alex to edit in.
Yeah.
And Alex, you need to. These are great actual moments that that it would be great, especially when we get into Devil May Cry, because I love the fact that he's supposed to have like this obsession with pizza or sake or something like that. In the Devil May Cry anime, he actually has an obsession with strawberry sundaes. I'm not kidding, people.
That's weird.
Well, they also gave him a little girl that like accompanies him on the missions. So like literally in the series, Trish and Lady show up because at that point DMC3 had happened. But no, instead they needed to have a little girl to humanize him, I guess.
Dante doesn't need humanizing.
No.
Oh my Lanta. Well, it would be fun to watch. Now having been through 2 Devil May Cry games, I'm totally for like watching it now that I have a better idea of what the story is and who the characters are.
No, I would definitely love to be able to show the series to you guys. The other thing too is also kind of a leading question from the same guy, and that is, have you ever seen like an anime that was based off of a video game, and what was it, and your thoughts on it?
An anime based on a video game?
Yes. Like before Devil May Cry and all that, or if that was like your first one, which I have a feeling it wasn't, but
I can't think of one off the top of my head. I mean Pokemon could kind of count.
yeah. No, it counts.
Okay, yeah, I would say Pokemon then.
Because as far as I'm concerned, the games were out first, so it is an anime based off a video game.
Yeah. And I mean, there was also a manga before the anime. Okay, I'm gonna go with Pokemon. And my thoughts on it were, I'm a 26-year-old male who still plays Pokemon.
I'm there with you. I I get why people play Pokemon, but I can't watch the series anymore.
No, I can't watch the cartoon anymore myself. I don't think I actually. This is something that I didn't get to mention in the best and worst of 2016. What the hell?
Hi, Mundus. Oh man, you're having better days.
Dante, you are not getting away.
Uh huh.
This is where you will die.
I'm not really in the mood to die, so
Besides, there's no place to go. Look around. This will be your burial ground as well.
oh, that was cute.
And I'm not even dealing with your crap right now. No, I'm not. No,
Yeah,
I'm not.
That totally would be me too. I'd be
Yep.
like, screw this.
No, there's tons of examples. I mean, well, I probably better not interrupt this because this has got some other good lines.
Okay.
You'll be okay. You can do it.
What? Mother.
Mother. Oh, hi, Trish.
Oh my gosh!
Dante, use my power! I thought that was dangerous to him. Okay. And for that, Ebony and Ivory, feed your power and Trish's power into your guns, Ebony and Ivory. Then use your devil trigger to blast a big shot into Mundus.
Cute.
So, hi, buddy.
It looks like we have a winner.
Jackpot.
See, it was better in 3. Jackpot. Boom. Look at all the eyes.
Ew. And does he?
No.
Okay. Okay, great, bye.
But see, here's the thing. We've only had one game that's actually a game that's an actual sequel to this,
Give my regards
and
to
it
my
wasn't
son,
him that
will
we
ya?
fought.
Oh, that's a good point.
The only reference to Mundus we've had since then is what we were talking about with Virgil.
Okay.
That's the only one. Oh, Trish.
Trish.
Dante.
Oh, please no. Dante, hold me in your big, strong arms and fill me with your seed.
Except, I look like your mother.
Devils never cry.
Oh, you'll remember this.
Tears are a gift only humans have.
We're too late.
You remember when Lady actually mentioned that? Or
Yeah.
Devils Never Cry?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, we've been calling them demons, but like the series up until 4 actually called them devils.
I see.
You know, this place is falling down all around us. Maybe we should move. Oh. Hi, plane.
And we humans never give up. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready for the fact that we have no runway?
But
Hi, Storm Shadow. Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
how-
We'll make a runway.
wow, how convenient. Just machine gun,
Let's rock.
fully, full ammo.
Yeah, exactly. because that totally happens, right? Power of plot convenience right there. And of course, I have control in this segment, so I can basically blast away all of the obstacles so I don't take damage.
Oh my gosh. When you think
that was the other joke that I wanted to make with Mundus, is anybody having Starhawks flashbacks?
Oh my gosh.
That's basically what this is.
When you think you've seen it all, you literally haven't.
Nope. That's again why I love the Devil May Cry series, is that occasionally it throws you a left hook and you're okay with it.
This game cracks me up.
Are some of these left hooks really stupid? Yes! I'm okay with it.
I gotta tell you, I'm loving these pre-rendered cutscenes.
I know, right? Early PS2 at its finest.
Well, it's reminding me of like the pre-rendered cutscenes in Final Fantasy VII and how similar they are.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Well, and even better, you were getting the PC ones, so they even got cleaned up a little bit. So.
Oh yeah, they look really, really cool.
So clear, so blue.
It's almost like I've never seen it before.
The sky is fair. It'll always be above everyone's head, no different.
Like the sky. I feel like my heart is becoming clear.
Oh, good lord.
Let's not forget, though, the Underworld's evil is still alive. They will someday return.
There's no need to worry, right? Because the world has the legendary Dark Knight Dante and his sidekick.
Sidekick, huh?
More like side chick.
Pretty much, yeah.
That was a bad joke.
And now we're back at the office.
With the gaping ass hole in our wall still?
But it's now named Devil Never Cry.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
great. Where's the place? We'll be right there. This one has the password. Sounds heavy.
Okay, let's get it over with in 10 minutes. Can't let a single one of those suckers live.
5 minutes.
More than enough.
And of course, you notice that she is wielding Sparta.
Oh.
So, okay, couple things I need to explain before we get into final thoughts. How does Trish work? As you can kind of tell, Mundus wanted to play a head game with Dante, and since he had murdered his mother and his brother, he used them against him. He used Virgil in Dark Dante to be able to mess with his head a little bit.
Yeah.
And Trish was also used because Dante has major love for his mother, and unfortunately she was killed by Mundus. Now, why does she look like Trish? Because he basically took her body and remade Dante's mother in Trish.
Ew.
However, Trish is still her own being, but enough of Dante's mother kind of bled through in her personality. That's why she eventually turned on Mundus and helped out Dante. Motherly instinct took over and actually made her step away.
Okay.
But at this point, can we actually call her Dante's mom? I actually say you can't, because she's enough of her own character that it's difficult to even make that comparison.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The reason I bring this up is because we've already said that DMC4 might be a thing. Guess who shows back up? You'll be kind of happy. Both Trish and Lady will show up in the game. So
Oh, that's cool.
We get to have them both. But I wanted to be able to make sure to explain that before we go on. So final thoughts on the first game in the series. Do you see now why I had you play the third first?
Yeah, it definitely. The story makes a lot more sense. You know, for it being, I'm guessing, like an early PS2 title and all
Yes.
that, I thought it was pretty impressive.
This was like one of the first holiday titles for the PS2.
Okay, yeah, I thought this game was pretty impressive. The cheese was on point. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I mean, again, another story that you literally just have to put your brain at the door and not take too seriously. And overall, I really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah. My thoughts are obviously this is the game that started it all, so I will always have that appreciation, because Devil May Cry is one of those series that I hope never dies. Even with the Ninja Theory game, I actually want to see more games in that series. So I love and appreciate this game. I love and appreciate the anime as much as I want to make fun of it. It's still good. But obviously, the game hasn't aged well. It's got loads and loads of cheesy dialogue, and you know what? Considering that the cheese actually carried over into later entries, I'm okay with that, but they finally redirected some of that cheese into more humor. Because DMC3 had a lot of cheese, right? But a lot of it was humorous.
Yeah, it was funny.
This one, it was taking it seriously, and so at that point, that's what makes it hilarious to me, is like, you have those lines, it's like, how on earth can I take these seriously? They're stupid. There's no way that this would be happening. But thankfully, though, I did want to at least get this done so you have seen how the series started, and now you can see how the series has evolved. Now, people have asked for us to play 2, and I'm already telling you no. No, because that is the worst in the series. Nobody wants to acknowledge it. And oh, by the way, in case you didn't know, Hideki Kamiya was the director. The executive producer for this was Shinji Mikami, a.k.a. the creator of Resident Evil.
Whoa.
Because again, this was a concept for Resident Evil 2.
That's right.
With that being said, that's kind of my final thoughts. I love this game. It's aged, and I'm okay with it. But thankfully, we were able to get this done in actually a lot quicker time than I thought. I don't know, man. I almost want to bounce right into 4 now, just to be able to show you that. But I'm gonna leave that up to you to see if maybe we can fit in 4 before things get busy for you, because obviously you've got tons of crap going on. But we'll have that conversation off mic. In the meantime, to go, thanks so much, guys, for joining us on this journey, however long or short it was. And if you guys want to see more of what Brinton is doing, you guys can check him out on YouTube at Brinton Volley, which is Brinton space Valli. Right now, you've currently got a Super Mario Galaxy 2 playthrough going on. Eventually, you will return to Final Fantasy VII, but...
yes, I promise as soon as Super Mario Galaxy 2 is done, there's not going to be a break. There's not going to be give me a second to breathe from Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Yeah.
It will be finale part 26 of Final Fantasy VII.
Okay.
Because I know I'm on part 26.
All right. So you guys can all look forward to that, and then obviously you'll have many more Let's Plays coming up to your channel, and obviously we will see you on Geek News from time to time.
Yeah.
Although I'm just going to point this out to Brinton Volley fans. I'm not keeping attendance, and it's not happening. This is not class, people. This is podcast. This is us having fun.
You guys, when I said to make me accountable, I did not say talk to Drak. Like, sometimes I feel that when I'm talking, nobody listens to me. And it's, yeah. No, like, hold me accountable. I have an email address that's on my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I have a Twitter that I, like, constantly talk about all the time. Like, I want you guys to hold me accountable. Don't bother Drak about it.
Yep.
Like, I was on the podcast twice last month, like I promised. I'm going to be on it twice again this month. I'm most likely going to be on it this Friday, like the week that we're recording this, which is, so I mean, I'm probably already going to be on 2 podcasts by the time that this final part even hits YouTube.
Yeah.
So you guys, I'm trying, but I mean, at the same time, don't bother Drak.
So here's the thing. Brinton has a life, and I've already said it to many of the other podcast panelists. Life needs to come first, because podcast is something that we have fun doing, but if there's crap going on in your real life, then don't hold the podcast for it. At that point, that's why I'm saying I'm not taking attendance or anything like that, because crap comes up.
Like, for example, in the month of November, I'll be honest, I may not even be on the podcast just because I'm getting married.
Yeah, exactly.
The first weekend in November. The following weekend, I'm still on my honeymoon. And then after that, I'm probably just going to try to, like, relax.
Yeah.
From, no more wedding planning. Honeymoon's done. Let me relax with my husband.
Exactly.
And I mean, I'm going to try my best. I'm not going to promise consistency because I can't. It's one of those years where I have so much going on between graduating and getting married that I can't promise super consistency for my channel, but it is a goal of mine to try and get as much content out as I can.
Exactly.
Because I mean, I super miss recording, and I'm just super happy to already be back into it now that I'm done with my stupid internships.
Yep.
But anyway, hold me accountable. Please do not bother Drak.
So yeah, you guys will be seeing him plenty on Geek News. You guys are going to be seeing all of the content that his channel provides. And also, if you have additional suggestions for me and Brinton to do for Gaming with the Geeks, we are welcoming those as well. In fact, we actually have a suggestion from a fan that we are considering being able to do. That one will probably, like, if our next one was going to be DMC4 or that one, I would probably recommend DMC4 because DMC4 would not take that long compared to the other. Not to say that we won't do that, but we need to figure things out so that it works in line with Brinton's schedule as well as when Brinton's getting married.
Yeah.
So that being said, I think that's going to go ahead and wrap things up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for continuing to contribute to my content and showing up to view all of the awesome stuff that Geek News provides, as well as my own individual content and Gaming with the Geeks. Because if you guys didn't know, obviously, we have Devil May Cry 3 with Brinton, which was the first one. We have Rise of the Tomb Raider with Alex. Romney and Alex and me did Metal Gear, the original, which was actually a Draken Shadow request. And me and Aldo are playing through the original, or the remake of the original Resident Evil. So there's plenty of stuff to be able to look into it. And of course, for me and for Brinton, we'll see you guys next time for even more awesomeness in either Devil May Cry form or Geek News form.